Good morning, County Council. It's now 10 o'clock and I'd like to call to order our council agenda of April 24th, 2025. At this point in time, as you're able, please join us in standing to sing O Canada.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, would you like to conduct our roll call?
Councillor Mackey, Councillor McKay, Councillor Carlton, Councillor Pringle, Councillor McQueen, Councillor Nielsen, Councillor Patterson, Councillor Dickert, Councillor Kentner, Councillor Keaveney, Councillor Body, I believe we are expecting later this morning, Councillor Gregg, Councillor Milne, Councillor Dobreen, Warden Matrasovs, Councillor Bourdignon,
Present.
Councillor Eccles, and Councillor Hutchinson. We have all members in attendance with the exception of Councillor Body.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. And at this point in time, let us begin by respectfully acknowledging that we are gathering on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe Nation, the people of the Three Fires, known as the Ojibwe, the Odawa, and the Potawatomi Nations. And further, we give thanks to the Chippewas of Saugeen and the Chippewas of Nawash, known collectively as the Saugeen Ojibwe Nation, the traditional keepers of these lands and waters since time immemorial. To our south lies the traditional territories of the Six Nations of the Grand River. We are dedicated to honoring Indigenous history and culture and committed to moving forward in the spirit of truth, reconciliation, and friendship with all First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people. At this point in time, I'd like to put out a call for any declarations of interest. Okay, seeing no hands raised, we'll move on to item A6, which is the adoption of the minutes. It's recommended that the minutes of the County Council meeting and the Committee of the Whole meeting dated April 10th, 2025, and the resolutions contained therein be adopted as presented. May I ask for a mover and a seconder? Moved by Councillor Dobreen, seconded by Councillor Gregg. Any discussion? Seeing no hands, all those in favor? That motion is carried. Thank you. We do not have any closed meeting matters or reports this morning, so that allows us to go on to the recommendation that bylaw 523125 be introduced and taken as read first, second, and third time, finally passed, signed by the warden and the clerk, sealed with the seal of the corporation, and engrossed into the bylaw book. And this is 523125 bylaw to confirm all actions and proceedings of the council. May I ask for a mover? Moved by the Deputy Warden, seconded by Councillor Keaveney. Any discussion? Seeing none, then all those in favor? And that motion is carried. Good news and celebrations. We have a number of items, and I will note just At the end of today's committee of the whole, we have a number of significant announcements in terms of other business. And although we did announce that CA Wingrove is going to be her last day here together with us here at Committee of the Whole and Council, rather than in news and celebrations, I would like to reserve some time at the end of our Committee of the Whole to do some formal acknowledgement there. So yeah, if we could just continue with other news and celebrations during our council, then that will allow us to take that time later in Committee of the Whole. So with that, the first news and celebrations, I would like to welcome Steve Lowe and Dave Shorey in terms of a Georgian College update. Welcome. And the floor is yours.
Good morning, everyone. Warden Mastrosovs, members of council, Grey County staff. For those who don't know me, I'm Steve Lowe, current chair of Georgian College Board of Governors, and of course, a proud resident of Grey County. Thank you for the opportunity for us to speak to you today. Last week, Georgian had the honor of presenting Grey County with the 2025 Board of Governors Community Partner Award of Distinction. Deputy Warden Brian Milne graciously accepted the award with Kim Wingrove in attendance. The Georgian College Board of Governors Community Partner Award recognizes individuals or organizations who have significantly contributed to Georgian's strategic priorities and whose efforts embody our college's core values. Georgian was selected for this honor because you've done just that again and again. From your leadership in health and wellness education to your very bold investments in the Owen Sound campus, from nursing labs, skilled trades, marine training, entrepreneurship, and student support. Your partnership is truly a game changer and it made a stronger, more accessible, and more resilient Georgian College in your local community. Your vision, advocacy, and commitment to the people of this region continue to have a lasting impact on learners, families, and communities. And again, congratulations and thank you on not only behalf of the Board of Governors, Georgian staff, but really the reason we're here, which is the students themselves. Thank you.
I asked for it to be brought into the council chamber. So here it is, everybody. It was a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be with you today. Dave Shorey, Executive Director for the Owen Sound campus, and an honor to be with our board chair, Steve Lowe. I had the pleasure of celebrating with Warden Mastrosovs and Savannah and Steve Furness when we were all attending a conference in Ottawa. Brian, we were watching. This was something, as the award was accepted, Brian might have called us out for not being in the room physically, but I assure you we were watching. In any case, we are so honored to be able to be here with you today to celebrate this moment. It's a meaningful award for us to be able to present to you. So congratulations on all your well-earned recognition. We are proud to walk alongside you, truly proud to walk alongside you. And we feel like we're walking alongside you and to build opportunities for people, learners of all ages and stages in their career, and to build prosperity in Grey County and beyond. And I respect the request to hold acknowledgement for CAO Wingrove, but because I don't have the opportunity at the end, I just want to say Kim has been steadfast throughout many, many years of partnership with Georgian. And I just want to take a brief moment to say congratulations on your retirement, Kim. You've meant a lot to Georgian.
Thank you, gentlemen. And as both Mr. Shorey and I, as well as Director Myers and Steve, were unable to attend in person because we were at the Canadian Nuclear Conference, I would request that since you brought the award, that we take a moment to take a photo now. So can I ask the Deputy Warden and CEO Wingrove and our guests to come forward? And may I ask if our staff could take a couple of photos?
Find what sheet or find what Dave says. All this guy, wasn't too hard on. No. It wasn't too hard on.
Thank you. Such a wonderful way in which to begin our work together to see it come to fruition through partnerships such as ours with Georgian College. Next, I would like to actually bring up Director Myers to proceed with the news and celebrations.
Thank you very much, Ward. Good morning, County Council. While Dave and Steve are here, we also want to recognize them. We were really fortunate to nominate Georgian College Owen Sound campus to the Nuclear Innovation Institute's and Bruce Powers Clean Energy Champion Award this year because of all the good work that they have doing. And last Wednesday, on the same day as Grey County's award, they were recognized at the Canadian Nuclear Conference in Ottawa with this award and this recognition. It recognizes significant contributions from organizations seeking to support the growth of the clean energy sector in the region. So Georgian College was awarded this Owen Sound campus because it has demonstrated exceptional leadership in advancing clean energy, workforce development, and regional economic growth. Through strong partnerships, they've expanded programs in power engineering, apprenticeship, and nuclear sector training, while fostering research and innovation that supports clean energy advancements and strengthens the regional supply chain. It goes beyond this, though. The work that they have done in nursing to bring a full suite here to Owen Sound, the work that they've done in early childhood education to make sure that we have the childcare providers that we need to support the whole of our economy. It goes on and on. They have been so committed to workforce development, but the pieces of the workforce development that are needed here, they work with us, they look to the region to find out what is it that we need today, what do we need tomorrow, and then we work together to achieve that and make sure the programs are here, and it really is working. I think our region today and everything that's happening with nuclear growth here looks very different than it would have if we did not have Georgian College Owen Sound campus here. They are our only full service campus in this region, and we are so committed to them and they are so committed to us that it's just a really good moment to celebrate. They are also bringing research and innovation leadership here through a partnership with Henry Bernick Entrepreneurship Center, innovation in curriculum and training, Indigenous collaboration and community engagement. They are well in the elementary schools as well with advocacy and support for K-12 engagement and specialist high skill major programs. And they are leaders in regional economic development growth here in the county. So while they are here, we wanted to get a warm applause from our county council to congratulate Georgian College Owen Sound on this achievement.
Thank you very much, Director Myers. And with that, we do want to take a moment in these news and celebrations to continue with a little bit more recognition as well. It was indeed a week full of recognizing the community that is based around both nuclear and isotopes. And we do have a special recognitions around the table here in that Mayor Body of Owen Sound, Councillor Body, was recognized with the award for Municipal Government Stewardship. And this was an award that was given to him last week by the Canadian Nuclear Isotope Council. And it was part of the larger Nuclear Community Association conference that was in Ottawa. This award is reserved for the excellence in an elected official such as Mayor Body, Councillor Body, who emerges in that environment as a leader promoting regional isotope production and its relationship to workforce and talent development and partnerships that strengthen the regional supply chain. And certainly we did also recognize at the same time that there was also the formal recognition in an additional award for the Saugeen Ojibwe Nation. So both Chief Ritchie and Chief Najawan were there in recognition of their collaboration and partnership in delivering isotopes to help with the global fight against cancer In my opportunity to speak with Chief Najuan afterwards, he said it was a dream that has been realized. It was a dream that was in his heart to be able to contribute to that. And he was able to see that it is working with this collaboration. So with that, Councillor Body, I wonder if you might like to share with us a few words about the journey that has led you to the recognition that was given to you last week, because I know that it has not just been one step, it's been a whole pathway for you.
Thank you. That night in particular is pretty special, obviously. First awards go to Chief Najuan and Richie, which those guys are accomplishing a lot and pretty brilliant. Next one was Minister of Energy Lecce. Pretty sharp guy doing a lot at a young age, and you know, his leadership in energy has been unbelievable. Next one went to Mary Ning, who has been the federal minister of, I think, economic development at one point, and then international trade. And then me. And at this point, I'm wondering, WT heck am I doing here with these people? Following me was some of the most brilliant scientists and doctors that are doing the research with lutetium and other isotopes. You know, one of the teams recognized was one from London that provided the first lutetium, I'm forgetting the trade name, in London to a patient from Southgate, who unfortunately we lost soon after that, but you got to start somewhere, and it's research. So looking around the room, the brilliance and the minds that were in that room is unbelievable, and it's a pretty great honor to be mentioned. You know, breathe the air in the room, frankly. So, you know, we started looking at the Isotopes for Hope report that came out of the Canadian Nuclear Isotope Council, and wondered, how can we get involved? What can we do to help? This is important to our region. How can we participate and be part of it? And called a meeting with Steve Furness from the county and Steve Warwick from STEVCon, that's doing the packaging for isotopes to send it around the world. Jessica Linthorne from NII, James Skoniak, Sean from Bright Shores, a couple of brilliant minds living here. Zeds from AI Valley were involved, and I think that was everybody. And brainstormed of what we could do and came up with the idea of a coalition that involves the industry and involves science and involves education. Georgian College, Dave was at that meeting, and municipalities, and the impact that we can have if we all went lobbying with one voice on the province and on the federal government to try and boost that industry and get it bigger. Right now, out of 8 reactors at Bruce Power, they are what's the word I'm looking for? They're energizing on one of those 8 reactors with 2 tubes and producing, you know, I think they say the tube that goes through, they're doing a couple that are about this size, and it's about 100 to 150 doses. A little tube like that that's going through the plant. The opportunities are phenomenal in this region. Most of the industry will be at Bruce Power because they want to be close. They've only got 5 days to get it from the plant to Germany, getting processed and into somebody's body. So that it's got to happen quickly. And they brag that they've had no delays, which is pretty impressive. From our point of view, we have the regional hospital that we have cancer treatment. We've got chemotherapy now, but it's been cut back a little bit. So something that we need to help Bright Shores work on. And then how do we get radiation and how do we get isotope treatment here in Grey Bruce, in Grey County at the Bright Shores Regional Hospital. So that's our angle from this side of the Grey Bruce line. And we've got, it's been great that the people have signed up for the Southwestern Ontario Isotope Coalition from Huron, from Grey, and from Bruce, and Warden's Caucus from Perth, from upper level of government of Waterloo region. And we encourage everyone at Grey County, if you haven't signed up, there's no cost. It just gives us a little more oomph to our voice when we go. So we encourage you to join Southwestern Ontario Isotope Coalition. So Thanks.
Congratulations, and on behalf of all of our council here at the table, thank you for your contribution to making that happen and the path that looks favorably and bright ahead. All right, so with that, just before I put it out to council members for any additional news and celebrations, Madam Clerk, you have some news to share?
Yes, thank you and good morning, everyone. I would just like to introduce, sitting beside me here is Brittany Ryer. She's our new acting deputy clerk and she's going to be with us approximately for 1 year doing this acting role. She comes to us, to the clerk's department from our own paramedic services department here at Grey County, and she's doing this acting role until about April of 2026. So we're very happy to have her on board.
Thank you. So with that, then I'll put it out to county council members if they have news and celebrations to share at this point in time. We've started things off. We'll go to Councillor Carlton first.
Thank you, Warden Mattress, and good morning, everyone. Just want to let everyone know about an event that's starting at Cobble Beach. The first one will be May 5th, and it will take place the first Monday of every month. It's Market and Motors with classic cars and a vendor's market taking place. So starting at 5 o'clock, it's free to the general public. So hopefully everyone can get there at least once this summer.
Thank you. And I'll look around the room here. I'm looking online. We'll go to Councillor Dobreen next.
Thank you. Good morning, Warden and County Council guests. I was looking across the horseshoe thinking that our Grey Highlands representatives would be speaking to this, but I didn't want to pause or miss the opportunity to mention that the South Grey Chamber of Commerce Home Garden and Cottage Show is this weekend, Saturday from 10 till 4 and Sunday 10 till 3 at the Flesherton Kinplex.
Thank you very much. And I'll go to Councillor Kentner.
Maybe Shirley and I can share this announcement, but I know what I know and she knows what she knows about it. But the annual quilt show, which I think was not annual through the period of COVID, is back at Meaford United Church. It's Friday and Saturday, if that's right. And 10 to 4, and there's a lunch available, and you want that paused because it takes a long time to see all the quilts. It's a Meaford United Church is a splendid venue, and it's an amazing show. So encourage everyone to see that. People come from a long distance to see these quilts. Thank you.
Thank you. Looking around the room. We'll go to Deputy Warden.
Thank you, Madam Warden. And just so everybody recognizes and understands, the Leafs are now up 2-0 on Ottawa on our way to the Cup. So if you want your spot on Yonge Street for the parade, get there soon and chalk it out. Just saying. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, I don't see any further hands up for news and celebrations. So at this point in time, we will look for a motion to adjourn. It's moved by Councillor Patterson, seconded by Councillor McQueen. All those in favor? And council is adjourned, and we'll give a moment for the technology to switch over to committee of the whole.